Amazon's about to pay you less. Starting June 10th, KDP will cut your print royalties from 60% to 50% on any print book price below $9.99 US. And yes, that includes other currencies too, like $7.99 in the UK, $9.99 in the EU, and more. They say it's about rising operational costs. I say it's a warning shot. Today I'm going to break down exactly what this change means, how it affects different types of authors, and why this isn't the first time Amazon has pulled a move like this. I'll also give you real steps you can take to protect your catalog and prepare for what might be coming next. Here's the exact wording from the email Amazon sent out yesterday. For the first time since starting print operations almost 2 decades ago, starting June 10th, 2025, we are changing the royalty rate for books priced below certain list prices from 60% to 50%. These books represent a unique challenge given increasing operational costs, and this change will allow us to continue offering these books while avoiding an impact to other titles. Let me translate that. They're saying if you price your print book too low, we're taking a bigger cut. But don't worry, we'll keep the rest of the catalog intact for now. That's the tone, and the authors need to get used to this reality. Amazon isn't your business partner. It's a platform, and platforms protect their margins. They also added books with list prices at or above the listed amounts will continue to earn a 60% royalty rate. Sounds simple, right? Just raise your price above $9.99. Not so fast. This change hits 3 groups especially hard. First, children's book authors. These folks rely on color interiors, which are expensive. But they can't just charge $14.99 for a picture book. Parents won't bite. KDP tried to soften the blow by reducing the color printing costs in a few marketplaces. That sounds nice until you realize it's a marginal change at best. Definitely not enough to offset a 10% royalty drop. The second audience affected the most is nonfiction authors using sub $9.99 pricing to stay competitive. That includes short reads, planners, workbooks, and even some entry point books in fiction and memoir. They use pricing to drive sales volume, and now they're being punished for it. The third audience affected by it are low-content book publishers. These are folks publishing line journals, blank diaries, notebooks, puzzle books, coloring books, or activity books. This model relies heavily on low-cost, high-volume sales, and most of those books are priced well below $9.99. Yes, this includes medium content books here, folks. Now, with this royalty cut, they now have 2 bad choices: raise prices and risk killing sales, or keep prices low and accept thinner margins. You have to ask yourself, will Amazon customers still buy a blank notebook for $9.99? Well, maybe. But is it highly likely? That's debatable. This royalty cut doesn't just trim earnings, it pressures entire business models. You can use the KDP royalty calculator to figure out exactly how much you're losing. Sometimes it's 50 cents, other times it's the difference between profit and zero. Most of my books are priced above $9.99, so this won't touch them, but I also publish hundreds of titles under my imprint, and a good chunk of them are going to fall under this new rule. That means I have to go title by title and decide what stays, what gets adjusted, and what might need to be unpublished or rerouted to another platform. And if I make any content or detail changes after June 10th, I'm forced to update the price too. So the clock is ticking. The silver lining is this: it gives me a chance to clean house. I'm using this time to update metadata, fix old listings, and make sure each book is performing as well as it can. Now, here's something that matters. If you want to be the first to hear about updates like this in the future, I always share big news with my email newsletter subscribers first. This KDP change, I sent out a breakdown before this video even hit the timeline. And when you subscribe, you'll get a free copy of my Bestseller Book Launch Checklist, plus clear step-by-step instructions delivered to your inbox so you're not guessing what to do. I send out 1 or 2 emails a week. That's it. No spam, just important, timely stuff like this. You can grab the checklist and join the newsletter at dalelinks.com/checklist. If you're serious about your publishing career, make sure you're not the last to know. Let's pull the lens back a little further. This isn't the first time Amazon's done this. If you've been in the game a while, you might remember ACX, Amazon's audiobook publishing arm. Originally, ACX used a tiered royalty system. The more units you sold, the more money you made. Seemed fair, right? And they killed it. One day, ACX announced they were shifting to a flat royalty rate of 40% for exclusive and 25% for non-exclusive. Just like that. No vote, no grace period, no real explanation, just operational reasons. Sound familiar? That's why this new KDP change should get your attention. If Amazon is willing to penalize authors for low-priced print books, what's stopping them from shaving the 60% rate across the board later? History says they just might. And if you've tied your whole business to a single platform, you've put yourself in a very vulnerable position. Here's what I recommend if you're affected, and even if you're not. Number 1, log into your KDP bookshelf and download your list of affected titles. Number 2, use the royalty calculator to run the numbers. Number 3, decide if you want to raise prices or eat the lower royalty. Number 4, check your pricing in all marketplaces, not just the US. Number 5, update your book's metadata while you're in there. Make every page count. Number 6, if you're publishing wide, make sure price changes are mirrored across your platforms. And here's the big one. Number 7, start looking at backup print options now, not when the next policy drops. Here are a few I trust. Ingram Spark, wide bookstore access with strong quality. Drafted Digital, easy dashboard powered by Ingram Book Group. Book Vault, solid for UK fulfillment and direct-to-reader sales. Lulu, they're flexible, reliable, and author-friendly. Barnes & Noble Press, high-quality print, great for Barnes & Noble exposure, and there's so much more. You don't have to abandon Amazon, but you absolutely need options. That's what gives you control in a system where the rules can change overnight. This royalty change might not break your business, but it's a wake-up call. Amazon has changed the rules before, and they'll do it again. Your job as a professional author is to stay ahead of it. Don't panic. Don't ignore it. Handle your business. Check your pricing. Clean up your catalog. That's simple. Build your safety net now, not later. And if you're serious about protecting your author career, then you need to watch this next video. It breaks down the 10 best print-on-demand platforms authors should know about right now, including the pros, cons, royalties, and reach. Some of them will surprise you. Go ahead and click here, and I'll see you in the next video.